Recent reports have cited third grade reading proficiency as an indicator for a child's future academic success. But this hour's newsmaker says research also suggests students can improve or learn to read at any grade given the right support and conditions. Dr. Filomena Marinaccio from Florida Atlantic University, welcome to our show. Now, this is your specialty,
yes.
Reading for kids. What have you found out in the past when people don't learn how to read by third grade?
Well, the developmental aspect of literacy is known for children to learn how to read from kindergarten to third grade. And if they don't learn how to read by third grade, they have difficulty learning from reading or learning content area information. So it's so important that emergent literacy, developmental span, that we really need to make sure children get every possible intervention, strategy, and condition. In addition to instruction, the conditions have to be optimal for children to learn how to read.
So the first 2 years, first and second grade, you learn how to read, and after that, the curriculum is put together that you learn by reading.
Yes.
So what happens if you don't learn by third grade? You get put to the wayside, right?
Well, there's research actually that supports this. Hernandez did a 10-year study of 4,000 children from pre-K to high school, and children who did not read proficiently by the third grade actually were more likely to drop out of school.
Okay. So what you found out is that kids at any grade can learn how to read and they go from there on.
However, I believe, along with other researchers like Stephen Krashen, that we shouldn't count out students. They can learn to read at any stage of development or at any age as long as they have the optimal conditions.
Now, you mentioned optimal conditions. What does that mean?
Brian Camborne came up with 8 conditions for literacy development, and they include immersion, having children immersed in reading, in singing songs, reading songs, playing words games, demonstrating, having parents and teachers demonstrate by modeling reading and writing, and actually having children see that you really value literacy, having the children engaged in access. Access is the prime condition necessary, especially for low SES children. Low SES children don't have access to books. They don't have, we're cutting funding to libraries. They don't have bookstores in their neighborhoods. They need access to books.
You have to have the books to use first.
You have to have access,
access
to be engaged.
All right, and so what you're saying now is that at any age you can learn how to read, and from then on you can learn by reading.
Yes, and actually I shouldn't say that children learn to read kindergarten to third grade, because nowadays with the Common Core state standards, the focus on informational reading is gone down to kindergarten.
Really?
So the new goals for each grade level set by, I think they're adopted by 48 states, are to focus more on informational reading earlier. So that emergent reading period, having children learn how to read, is extremely important.
Okay, well, thank you so much. This hour's newsmaker has been Dr. Filomena Marinaccio discussing the importance of early childhood reading. I'm Spiro Canton. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.